footballgameplan.com, where football makes sense. I'm Emery Hunt, the czar of the playbook, breaking down the Browns versus the Cardinals. Let's look at Cleveland's keys to victory to see what they have to do in order to win out there in the desert.
When I look at the Browns offense, I look at where they can attack the Arizona Cardinals, and I'm guessing they can attack these guys where they're weak is the nickel and dime corners. As long as you spread the Cardinals out, you should be able to attack these guys vertically. The difference is with the Browns offense, they don't throw the football vertically enough to pose a threat. So they're going to have to get that going this week. They're going to have to push the ball vertically, and what that does is open up room for Peyton Hillis, open up room for Obaniah. It opens up room for that ground game. Now, they may be without Colt McCoy. They may be starting a young man in Seneca Wallace. So whoever's going to be back there at QB has to step up and push the ball vertically down the field. If they can do so, they can have some success against that Cardinals defense. Looking at the Browns defensively, they actually match up well versus what the Cardinals want to do. They can get pressure on the QB. They can apply pressure consistently throughout the game. The problem is they struggle in run defense. Now, where the Cardinals is probably going to try to attack is running off tackle. So if I was the Browns, I would utilize many different run blitzes and run stunts to try to create favorable matchups to get themselves in position to make tackles. Because if they can't stop Beanie Wells, it's going to be a long day for that Browns defense.
Let's look at the Cardinals' keys to victory to see what they have to do in order to not lose to the Browns at home.
When I look at the matchup between the Cardinals and the Browns, I look at a team in the Cardinals that frustrates you offensively because they have the potential to be explosive each and every week. They just don't do it each and every week. So you look at what they can do against Cleveland. They have to come in and they have to make sure they feed the rock to Beanie Wells in that ground game. Yes, it's going to be sexy to throw the football to Larry Fitzgerald and company and get these guys involved in the passing game, but when you got a hog and Beanie Wells and you got a team like the Browns that can't stop the run, look for a heavy dose of the big man getting the football to keep that offense on pace. Now, the good thing about these offensive linemen, they're huge. They match up well with the Cleveland Browns defensive line, so that's where the matchup can be won if you're the Arizona Cardinals. Defensively, I think the Cardinals are going to face either Seneca Wallace or they may get Colt McCoy, whoever's going to be back there at QB. But when they get pressure, they have to make sure they close the pocket from the outside because Seneca Wallace and Colt McCoy are both athletic guys that can get outside and extend plays. If they allow themselves to fly up the football field, they're going to get burned badly by the Browns' mobile quarterbacks and the passing game.
Let's take a look at my X factors in this matchup to see which player or players can have an impact on the outcome of this ball game.
Browns X factor has to be the run defense. This is a playoff team if they're able to stop the run, man. They haven't been able to stop the run all season. That's a huge issue they have to fix for next year. The Cardinals X factor has to be defensive pressure. Controlled aggressiveness. If they can get pressure and conceal the outside, they can have some success. I'm going with the Cardinals in this game. I like the way the defense is playing, and the offense has the capability to put up 25 to 30 points a ball game. And I think that is going to be too much for the Browns to handle, especially playing out there in the desert.
For more NFL previews, visit footballgameplan.com/NFL or visit our YouTube channel at youtube.com/footballgameplan. Follow me on Twitter, guys, at FBallGamePlan, and listen to the Football Game Plan radio show, which airs every Saturday, 11 a.m. Eastern Time at blogtalkradio.com/footballgameplan.